it going, guys? SelvsLeaderCarson here. So I'm choosing to react to this Prince EA video because obviously a fan wanted to. He said react to more Prince EA videos. So I said, all right, I'll do it again. I'll do it one more time until I get more requests or demands for it. Or if Prince EA himself requested me to react to his video, which would be really cool because then I get a shout out. I'm kidding. I'm gonna react to this video specifically because it's more recent, and from what I've seen, the most recent one he did was why I'm happy Trump won. But I recommend you guys take a look at that video. I'm gonna take a look at it later, and I'm gonna hear his point of view because I think it's something to obviously like listen. I want to hear both sides because I obviously heard the anti-Trump protest. Now I want to hear his point of view because then, well, really, you can't really hate him if he gives out a legitimate argument of why. So let me do my two warnings here, guys. I had to do a third warning because I felt like that one was a little bit of a, I guess you could say, that one was a little bit of a more complicated scenario, but he at least laid it out very well and handled it very well. So let me do just two warnings this time. Warning number one, I will be reacting to this blind. That means I don't know what he's going to talk about. I have no idea what he's going to say. So if you, how do I say this? If you want to react to someone else's reaction, another blind reaction, or you want to see someone who has seen it and reacted to it anyways, please stop watching this and just go watch theirs. I don't want to waste your time at all, okay? I want to just have people who are here who just want to see this. Warning number two. I will actually, well, that's still number one. Warning number two. If there's something you want me to react to, and I'll say this at the end again, whether it's a movie trailer, game trailer, music video, viral video, or something smart random where it makes you go like, oh, I see what they did there, let me know in the comments below. And remember, the more that there are comments about it, the more that it's requested, and the more that it's demanded. Heck, even if you thumbs up someone else's comment, let me know in the comments below. The more likely you people do that, the more likely I will react to it, because that means I know what you guys want me to react to. And if none of you say anything, then I get to choose, and that makes me super happy because I get to choose the reactions, and it makes me, so far, a lot of you guys like what I react to, especially the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, the Beauty and the Beast one, the Legend of Zelda. I do a lot of reactions, guys, okay? I'm not trying to move from Let's Play Guide to Let's React. I'm trying to balance just making this a channel that does everything in general. So let's get into this. I'm kind of curious. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's close the annotations. We don't need to see that. Since he doesn't have the captions things. Sorry, guys who are deaf. I'm so sorry. Let's go.
My fellow Americans, I am not a politician.
Okay.
I am not one of those entertainers either, here to sing you a catchy song about my favorite candidate.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Because unlike most people on TV these days,
yeah,
I ain't interested in who you're voting for. I am simply here to tell you that you have been tricked, fooled, bamboozled, hoodwinked, run amok, led astray by leaders who claim they are committed to unity, but truthfully seek division. See, while their smiles say peace, their eyes scream war, their words say fresh and new. But haven't we heard this song somewhere before?
Yeah, we have.
And so I come to you through your screen today with one question and one question only. How long? How long will we look for leaders to save us? Somebody's got to save this. How long will we believe that the next leader's going to be better than the last one and fix everything? How long until we see the truth up close? That our politicians don't see people. They see votes.
Absolutely.
How long until we see that the media's first priority is ratings?
Yep.
Second is their investors, and coming in at third is the truth. How much proof will it take before we wake from this dream and see that the answer to our problems are not outside of us, nor inside of us? The answer has always been and will always be us.
Yeah.
Do you know what the most translated phrase in any language is?
What is it?
See, many would have you believe that it is, my country's better than yours, or my race is better than yours, or I'm right, you're wrong. But no,
a lot of people think that.
I love you. Yep, love. This four-letter word that explains exactly who we are before we were misled with ideas of who they told us we were. Love is our natural state, so coming back to that is the answer to every problem we face. Love may not be on the ballot, but it's in the race, and that is who I endorse. Anyone who does not believe that love is the answer has yet to experience the strength of this great force. In 1967, two little-known heroes named Mildred and Richard Loving fought a battle for their love.
Yes, I remember
this. And love won. These two average people rewrote the laws of this country single-handedly. And today, people of different races can get married and start families. See, humanity is filled with examples like these. But this is the one I mentioned because it expresses that you don't have to be president or a politician to make a difference. A tiny stone thrown in a pond can create tremendous ripples. And today, we need more ripples than ever before.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Can we really afford any more business as usual? Haven't we had enough of the love of power? Let us now try the power of love.
Power of love.
This election, every day, every moment of your life, vote love.
I love you too.
Vote loving.
You know what? I should do that hashtag. I will most likely do that hashtag. I'll do that more often in my tweets now. Hashtag vote loving.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling.
I saw
Glad
that.
you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down. It is getting to the end of life only to realize that you never truly lived.
Alright, there, I'll stop it right there. Okay, actually, there. Alright, so first off, I highly recommend, if you haven't seen I Sued the School System, go and check that out, guys. I reacted to it. It really almost brought me to tears because I actually have gone through that. It doesn't really, like the school system today, it doesn't work at all. I know this. I lived through it. Most of you, or half of you, or some of you are living through it, and you know it's not working for you. It's not working for you. It's just making your life more and more and more difficult. And that's why I loved him, and like I loved his message. I kind of, not in a, no homo. I love him for his message, and I love him as a person, and I feel like I said in my last video I reacted to, I think he is the representation of the legacy of Martin Luther King and what he is preaching, and I absolutely encourage him to keep doing what he's doing. Honestly, honest to God, I do think he absolutely is that representation. And I absolutely would love to like have him sit down right next to me. I shake his hand, say he's a really cool guy, and just really check it out. Check it out. Like, you know, hang out with him for a day or two. So now that I've got that out, he's right. I would vote for love, and I wrote in Bernie Sanders, okay? Because he represented true vote love and unity in my mind, in my opinion. You guys have different opinions, you can have all different votes. I hope you guys agreed with him. So now let me take this moment to think, what rating am I going to give this one? Ah, crap. Oh well. Yes, I get small breaks too once in a while, guys. Okay, gosh. So now that I can go into more detail with this, who I'm voting for, personally, I would have written in love, but how do you write in emotion? Like, I wrote in love. That's who I'm voting for. Yeah, we're gonna have our emotions rule us. This is how you accept it. Accept it! I can't. No. It's choking me! Accept love! That would be me. Oh, good. I just love to make jokes out of some things. But he is right. He is right. I personally have grown up. If you have grown up in this time period, like I have, or before me, or even you're getting to that point where you understand what I'm talking about, I agree with him. I have seen this before when it comes to politicians saying, we want this, we want that. They only want one thing. They just want your votes. They don't want to really look out for you. Their only interest is to look out for themselves, their own self-interest. And they've been making that very, very, very clear. Now, truth be told, maybe like in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, politicians looked out for the people and their constituents. That can be argued. I could definitely see an argument for that. I need a drink. There we go. But if you argue for politicians in the 90s, 2000s, and today, nope, I'm going to argue otherwise. I will debate that in many, many other ways. I will definitely say no, they are not looking out for us. They're only looking out for their own self-interest. And I know that for a fact. If you can name a politician who has looked out for you and has actually, like, done really good, I would absolutely do my own research, and I would support you in what you say there. And I will not question you. I would just say, okay, that's fine. But that's what also is true. He laid out about the media. And for those who haven't figured it out by now, and if you're still like, no, they're telling me what I need to know, the news doesn't really want to tell you the truth. The news doesn't really care about how you feel. They only want one. Actually, the first two is what they want. They want those first two, which is they want ratings, which helps them make money and helps them like get what they want because they want you to view them. They want to be the center of the attention. They want to tell the news their way, not the right way. And they only care about their investors because they're not doing it for free. They're not going to tell. They're not going to tell the news. They're not going to tell a story for free just because they want to, okay? They're doing it because they want to make money, and that news company or that investor is going to keep helping them, okay? So that's why, that's why I say they 100% want their ratings, okay? They don't care anything about you, okay? If they do, then they're not really showing it now, okay? And they probably haven't been showing it even before. They only care about their own self-interest, and I do support that, and I do mean it. So let me try and decide: am I going to round this up, or am I just going to stand by what I think, my original intent of my awesome rating? Yeah, I decided I'm going to do my original awesome rating. I'm not going to round it up. So for those who are just tuning in and they don't know my awesome rating, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, who developed this? Were they on drugs? What the hell? And that would be the lowest of ratings. And 10 being, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever! Start falling for it! I do that every time, and it gets funnier every single time. No joke. I love doing that, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, I wanted to give this a 9.5, okay? A 9.5 out of 10, which is leaning towards, this is the best thing I've seen, this is one of the best things I've, what was that rating? Hold on, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat because I love you all. Oh my god, you're so bright. Oh god. Okay, let's get back to that original screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so a 10 being worship this and start a following for it. That's what it's leaning towards. But I had to choose like from 9.0 to 9.9. This is one of the best things I've ever seen. Highly recommended. I highly recommend people to take a look at this. Heck, I would encourage even schools or colleges to use this because it really would help us as a people come together and think about things, okay? Because, I mean, I encourage teachers and professors to do this because then at that point, politically speaking, it could get liberals and conservatives, people who definitely hate each other, could actually look at each other in a different way, okay? They can look at each other in a different way. And for the conservatives out there, yes, they too, the conservative news media is kind of lying to you. They only care about ratings and their investors, and that's the truth, okay? If you find a news station or a news media that is only trying to tell you the truth, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely check this out. I'm gonna be like, okay, this is Fudge Sunday amazing. I'm gonna actually believe this guy. This is actually pretty good. All right, in that case. But that's it. I gave my rating. I did the reaction. I kept calm like I promised, and I actually had another Sprite right now. No trademarks. I am not promoting Sprite for the record. I'm just saying I'm thirsty. So that's it for now, guys. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you want me to react to, whether it's a game trailer, movie trailer, music video, viral video, or something random, smart random, that makes you go, oh, I see there. I know what you did. Let me know in the comments below. The more that you comment about it, the more that you request it, and the more that you demand it, or you just give another person that you agree with a thumbs up on their comment, the more likely I will react to it, because that means I know what you guys want me to react to, and I'll be like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But if none of you say anything, then I get to choose, and that makes me super happy because from what I've seen, some of you guys do like my choices on reactions and let's react to this and that. So if you like what you've seen and you want to see more, hit the like and subscribe button because it means a lot right here from the bottom of my heart because it tells me that you like what I'm doing and you want me to keep doing what I do. And as I always say for you guys and girls out there, stay you, stay cool, and stay awesome. Take care.